fellow campers. I'm back with another live stream. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to disconnect the phone to the Wi-Fi, because if I don't, it's gonna be a wonky time. There we go. Hello everybody. Welcome back to another live stream. The commute to work today. Hopefully I have a little bit more luck with live streaming today, because I tried live streaming yesterday and it was a big pain in the dick. Or tried earlier today and it was a big pain in the dick. So I'm gonna have to fix some stuff, I think. Or it's my Wi-Fi, which I don't understand why my Wi-Fi was so wonky today, but we'll find out when I get home. I got 2 days of work left, and then I'm off for the rest of the year to relax and enjoy holidays and for 2026. Hey, what's up, one viewer? What's your plans for 2026? What are you looking forward to? Aw, you're gone. We're just gonna wait. Chill out there, dude. Holy balls. How you drive like that, I don't know. Alright, well, we're gonna see how this goes. See if some people want to get up here and chat with me for the next hour. God, dude, what a tiring week. I'm really glad I made this beard appointment. It looks clean, looks fresh. I love it. Kind of want to see what it would look like with a little bit more about this off. We'll see. Maybe next week we'll try it out. See how it goes. See if anybody wants to join me today. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? We'll see. Well, hello there, everybody. Are the two people? What's up? How you guys doing? I am so excited because I have 2 days left of work. But how about you guys? What are you guys ready for the next year? By the way, I got my face all cleaned up. Got a nice lineup done. First time I've done it. My wife decided I needed to go try to take care of my face, so I think I look pretty decent. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are all ready for the holidays. You guys are ready for the new year, and you're ready to rock and roll. What are you guys going to do for the coming year? Hey, Caleb, Jeff, how you doing, man? How is your day going? How are you? What are your plans for 2026? What's your plans for New Year's Eve? What goals do you have? Good. Thunderbound, what's up? How you doing? Thunderbound 2.0, nice. Come on, you gotta have some idea what you guys want to do for 2026. I can tell you what I want to do. I want to go ahead and, 1, pay off a shit ton of my debt, and 2, I want to be able to get Grand Theft Auto 6 and see how that plays on my time off. Do a surprise. What's a surprise? What's a surprise? I don't know. What kind of surprise do you want? Why does KFC have no toilet paper? Because it's KFC, bro. Have you seen that greasy ass chicken? Those people are in there eating that shit, and they're having the runs immediately after. The sun is right in my eyes. Jesus. Do party. There you go. Because it's pure licking good. Gross. Gross. Oh, dude. I'm just, I'm a very visual person, a visual imaginary person. I don't just imagine somebody like, oh, this chicken's so good. Ooh, I got the runs. I better go clean up. God. Awful. Do a party. You want to do a party for New Year's Eve? Me too. But I don't want to get too crazy. I'm an old man now. I can't handle my liquor like I used to. Maybe some nice brandy or a bourbon would be good. Ooh, an old-fashioned, smoked old-fashioned with a nice citrus flavor to it. I could go for that right now. Unfortunately, I gotta go to work. Lame. Oh, more people hopped in. Hey, what's up, guys? What's your plans for 2026? What do you want to accomplish for this coming year? Say hi to Thunderbound and Caleb Jeff. Thunderbound decided to tell a nasty KFC joke, and I'm grossed out completely. Shut up, I got diabetes. I really hope that with 2026 things start trying to get a little better. I mean, I'm glad the gas prices are down, but everything else is fucking expensive. But nothing's ever going to really change that right now. It's wild. Every time I see some politician come up there and tell somebody how they should be living their life, I kind of want to smack them in the face and be like, shut the fuck up. You're in there inside trading, while the rest of us are just trying to make enough money to pay our goddamn bills. I don't know. Growing up as a kid, I just remember my dad worked and my mom stayed home. And I just remember the progression. It got worse and worse every year to the point where my mom and dad both had to work. But when I was young, it was just my dad. My dad worked for DuPont and was able to buy a house. We had 2 cars. We were able to take road trips as a family. And we did like a whole 3-week road trip one time in the summer where we went from Delaware all the way out to like Washington State, down into California, and then back around. Can't do that now. Things are fucking expensive. It's nuts. My dad bought his house in 1989 for $55,000. Right? And it's like, I don't know, now it's 2,000 square feet with the additions he's put on, 2-car garage on 2.5 acres. You can't find anything even close to that under like $500,000, and it blows my fucking mind. I remember when I bought my house, which was in 2019 before the boom. I remember my dad was talking to me about how, well, why don't you just go get a house, son? It can't be that expensive. And I just remember like opening up Zillow and Realtor and then showing my dad the house prices. And he's like, who's paying those prices? I'm like, well, somebody is paying these fucking prices, Dad, because nobody can afford anything. And obviously, the only people that can afford it are people your age and older that are retired and buying houses. It's insane how ridiculously expensive the market is right now for homes. It's ridiculously insane on how expensive everything has gotten. Like, the biggest scam I find nowadays is health insurance. Health insurance continues to be a blight upon mankind because it's literally like you're paying a third party to go to the hospital. So you pay a premium, you go to the hospital, and then God help you, you better hope that it covers your fucking medical bills, or you go to the right carrier, because if you don't, or you don't go to one that's in your fucking network, hey, here's a bill for like $4,000 fucking dollars. We know you paid $300 a month, $400 a month for health insurance. Go fuck yourself. It's ridiculous. Or you get stuck with some state like mine where they constantly code it wrong so they can get more money out of the insurance and out of you, and then you spend months fighting your doctor's office and the health insurance company for proper coding for your bill. I'm not supposed to pay for my yearly physical visit, right? By the way my health insurance is supposed to be. And every fucking year, my doctor's office incorrectly codes my yearly physical as a checkup, as a follow-up visit. And I have to sit there and fight my doctor's office and the insurance company about it, because I'm not paying $180 for the doctor to give me my proper yearly physical. It's fucking bullshit. It's insane that this is the way it is. But that's how it's all become. Like, insurance companies sit there and they prey on the little guy as much as fucking possible. My wife had to do an emergency room visit one time when she was at her old job, and she was at work. She was having some kind of episode, so I had to call an ambulance. The ambulance came and picked her up, brought her to the hospital. That should have been covered by workman's comp. You didn't realize those motherfuckers fought us for that? They're like, oh no, we're not responsible for that. I'm like, my wife had an episode in your office. That's your responsibility. Why are you not paying the ambulance bill? No, we're not going to cover that. That bill was $1,400 fucking dollars. It's insane. It's absolutely insane that it's like that. I don't understand. It's really wild to me that medical coverage in this country has gotten worse and worse every fucking year. Like, it's not even coverage anymore. I'm just paying money to some fucking company that will literally be like, oh, well, you gotta pay. It's funny, I've gone to a doctor's office before and said I don't have insurance, and I've paid less than I have when I've gone to the doctor with my fucking insurance. And the moment that they find out I have insurance, they're like, oh, well, we have to bill your insurance. Why do you have to bill my fucking insurance? So you can get more money out of me? Fuck you. It's insane that I have to do that. And the law, the way the Affordable Care Act was, it's like, oh, well, you have to have insurance, health insurance, or we're going to fine you and your taxes. Go fuck yourself. How about you fucking control the insurance companies from bending everybody over the fucking table and taking as much money as they can? This is, to me, insane. Like, it's nuts that it's like this. Like, why in the fuck are we constantly paying for this extra bullshit and then not getting a return? I want health insurance to be like, my car insurance, right? Yeah, I gotta have car insurance, but at least let me pick and choose what my coverages are, right? Because I don't need to pick and choose, like, coverages for shit I don't need. That's not related to me. Like, I don't need menstrual care in my fucking health insurance. I don't need to pay for that. Why am I paying for that? And go, oh, well, your wife is covered. My wife has her own medical insurance. It's funny. Me and my wife work for the same company. You would think that being on one plan would cover us and be cheaper. It's not. It's actually cheaper for me to have my own plan and her to have her own plan, and for my son to be on our plan, or my plan. It's fucking ridiculous that it's like this. I think I'm just shouting out at the ether, but I really don't care at this point. Like, it's been a long fucking year, and just seeing all the fucking bullshit after this year, I'm really hoping that things change in 2026. I don't know. Maybe Congress could actually do their fucking job for once in a while. Stop sitting there grandstanding about one political party or the other and fucking do something. You overpaid fucking fart hacks. You do nothing. You literally get elected, and all you do is get on TV and tell us how one side is worse than the other. Go fuck yourself. You both suck. Honestly, if this was a private industry, you get fucking fired in like 3 days. You're that fucking terrible. But no, we gotta wait 2 years, 4 years, 6 years to elect people out. And God forbid, good luck, because if you have a senator or a representative that's fucking ass, which they all are, then good luck, because you're never going to get them out of office, because people just literally vote based off of what political party association they have. It's insane to me. It literally is like bonkers, because you will sit there and have somebody that's been in office for 40 fucking years and still continue to vote for this piece of shit who's never done anything in their entire goddamn career and has never accomplished anything outside of their political career. Period. Half of them, when they present a bill, they're like, oh, I've co-sponsored this bill. Motherfucker, you didn't write that shit. Some fucking half-ass staffer wrote that shit. Or you had some political lobbyist that has interest in controlling certain markets in their industry that wrote that fucking thing. That's filled with a bunch of earmarks for their own fucking gain. Go fuck yourself. I don't understand. Like, I just don't get it. Why do people consistently vote for the same bullshit again and again? And this is not a shot at Republicans or Democrats. It's a shot at both. Kiss my ever-loving ass. If you have some kind of vendetta of like, oh, well, you got to choose a side. Fuck your sides. Because both sides suck. Both sides capitulate to the most extreme of both sides. You guys don't have any sense of compromise. You have no sense of, common goddamn sense. And every fucking day, I gotta listen to some fucking idiot get on there who's like 90 fucking years old, who is making a salary of $177,000, but is somehow worth $45 fucking million. Motherfucker, how did you make that kind of money? Because you don't own a business. You're not running some side hustle. Most of you are literally just career politicians, and you're trading on the stock market. That's it. Fuck you. I think most of these people who have made an enormous fortune in politics should lose that fortune. Like, if you are a political figure, if you are a senator or a representative or the president or whatever, and you are omega rich when you have no other sources of income, you are just omega rich by some happenstance, you're gaming the system, you're cheesing everything. Get the fuck out of here with this, dude. I'm tired of politicians telling me I need to fucking balance my budget. How about you balance a goddamn budget? May, what's up? How you doing? I'm sorry, I'm on a little bit of a rant. I was talking about health insurance, and now I've gone into a little bit of rant. I don't really get political on this channel, but unfortunately, I got a little annoyed today. So, how are you? How are you, May? I just, at this point, I look at the way things are, and it's just nuts to me. People will vote for whoever has the same political affiliation and not ask the basic questions of like, hey, what exactly are you planning on doing? And they all throw out their general like, oh, well, I'm going to lower taxes, or I'm going to make it more affordable for families, or I'm going to bring, criminals to justice. And as soon as they get in, they don't do any of that shit. They're just like, no, dude, are you kidding me? What it really should be, like, if they were honest, is like, what are you going to do when you get in office? I'm going to get into whatever Senate hearing meetings I can and do some trades on the market so I can get super rich and pretend I care and go on public TV and say how the one side that I'm against is the worst. But when I get into private, I'm actually drinking with them and chilling and partying with them, because that's what I really want to do. That, like, if they were honest, like, please, like, I would be like, okay, well, at least you're honest. I mean, you're still shit, but at least you're honest. Christ. God, dude, nowadays I sit here and watch people on social media, like, barking at each other, whether they're Republicans or Democrats, and I'm just like, you guys are getting played by the political elite, right? Like, it's really not difficult to see, but I don't understand why nobody takes the time to look at that. Like, you're all getting played. Every single day you're getting played. Some guy somewhere is sitting there shoving money into the pockets of some politician who gets on like CNN or Fox News and goes on there and tells you like, well, let me tell you about how the Democrats are ruining America, or let me tell you how the Republicans are going to make America the next Nazi Germany. And it's all bullshit. None of them really believe it. They're all sitting there just blowing smoke up your ass, telling you these things, so you get fear-mongered into hating one side or the other, when really your agitation and frustration should be pointed at them squarely. Nobody that's been in politics for 40 years, that's been in the Senate or in the House of Representatives, have actually done anything of importance. They pass bills that are like 4,000 pages long. They don't read them. They have no idea what are in the bills. They're earmarked as shit with a bunch of pork that our tax dollars go to. And that's what like bothers me the most, is like, oh, well, we pay taxes for roads and stuff. No, dude, the amount of taxes we pay, we should have the most pristine roads in the United States. Mango Muncher, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm sorry, I'm on a little bit of a tirade today about politics and health insurance and shit like that, just because those things have annoyed me. By the way, I got a nice lineup today. This is the first time I got my beard trimmed up to make it look nice by a professional barber. So I feel good about myself right now. So how you guys doing? Sorry, yeah, I'm in a little bit of a rant mode, and I can't hold it in right now. I want to talk about games and movies and stuff, but lately, God, this stuff is driving me nuts over the past 6 months. Thank you, guys. I'm trying to do a little more self-care for myself. I have spent the last probably, let's see, I would say the last 24 years of my life not actually caring about myself and taking care of myself and loving myself, right? I've spent most of my life kind of caring and taking care of other people and putting everybody first. And unfortunately, I've let myself kind of fall to the wayside. So this is the first step of me trying to do a little bit of self-care. So I booked myself an appointment at a local barber shop. They gave me a nice little fade. They shaved my head nice and clean. And yeah, feeling a little bit good about that. Not so much about the current state of things, but, you know, at least my face doesn't look half bad. How are you guys today? How's your day going? I'm sorry if I'm going off my usual niche topic of games and stuff, but today has been one of those days of, like, just amount of nonsense in the world today. I just had to get it out of my system. So much snow that we had the other night. Oh, dude, I gotta go up and I've got to winterize my camper. That's my home away from home during the spring into the fall. I gotta winterize that. I've drained all the lines, but I didn't winterize it yet, so I gotta do that. Or I'm gonna struggle with that tomorrow or next year. Dark Cortex, what's up? Or, well, Corex. It's been a while. How you doing? God, how long has it been? It's been a while. I want to say it's been... God, when was the last time you were on? I would have to go back and look at my lives, but it's been a while since I've seen your name on here. I know, it's almost Christmas, dude. About a year? Good Lord. Has it been really a year? So the last time you've been on here? Dude, this year has flown by. I feel like it's been more like 3 months rather than a year. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day, I gave it away. What kind of car do I drive? I drive a Ford F-150, 2015 with a V8 engine. I know it sounds very like, oh, how you care, blah, 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 blah. The reason why I bought this is because I like the style from the 2015 year, and then it had a V8, which I want a V8 to pull stuff, which helps me pull my camper, and eventually I gotta get a flatbed trailer and stuff, so that's why I have this honking truck to drive. Anyway, got to go. Football. Bye. Peace out, man. See you later. Hopefully I stop by a little more often so we can chit chat, dude. Catch up with you. See what's going on with your life. Hopefully it's going phenomenal and fantastic. Yeah. Lord mercy. See you around, bud. Take care. Be safe. Be awesome. Do you remember that game you played? Which game are we talking about? Are we talking about Alien Isolation? Are we talking about League of Legends? or Roblox or Minecraft? What are we talking about? When? I played today, but my stream was acting up today, unfortunately. I was playing League of Legends and it cut out on me in the middle of the game. I really need to fix the problem with my streaming stuff. Like, I'm gonna have to do like a freaking breakdown of what's going on with my system. Or I'm gonna have to leave Streamlabs and go to OBS Studios. I don't know, it's getting annoying. I don't like it when I'm streaming and then for some reason it cuts out and it drops like my YouTube or my Kick or my Twitch, which is kind of annoying, right? Because I multi-stream and I want to be able to hit different people. Mango Muncher, I drive a Ford F-150, a 2015 Ford F-150 that is a metallic color. Crew cab. Oh, so that would be Alien Isolation. So that is, so I did a playthrough of the original game earlier this year, and then I downloaded the DLC, which is Crew Expendable, which is based off the original movie Alien, and I put it on Nightmare mode, right? Which is what you recommended, was Nightmare mode. And yeah, I screamed so much that night. My wife opened the door to the upstairs and was like, you need to chill. You need to chill right now. So I had to like whisper for the rest of the time. I am going to probably play that. Wednesday's my last day of work. Thursday is, I got a birthday party to do. Friday, I've got dinner. Saturday, I don't know what I'm doing. Saturday, oh, I gotta put the trailer hitch on my wife's Jeep. So I'll probably try to play Saturday. And then Sunday, we are going on a vacation. So I will not be live streaming for, let's see, 9 days, I think. Because I'll be out of town. So the Nightmare mode was ridiculous. I like the hard mode, right? The Nightmare mode, that thing is just following me. And what I like about Alien Isolation as a game, right? It's the first game, it was made in 2014, right? It's the first game that used like an AI model that learned from your game style and the way you played the game. So if you were playing more of like a conservative way, like slow, steady, the AI would learn from that and then know like where you had to go for your objectives. So it would sit there and wait for you. Like it would be waiting, right? If you played more aggressive, then it would show up more often and attack you, right? If you played more random, you had a little bit more success. And you had to constantly change it up. You couldn't just play it the same way. You couldn't hide in the same spots, because if you were hiding in the same spots, it would actually learn where you were hiding and then spend more time looking in those spots. So if you hide, you hid in the lockers all the time, it would specifically start searching lockers for you, right? If you hid under like tables or desks or something like that, it would follow you and look under tables and desks. So it's one of the games that I think is probably one of the most interesting and fun to play, even to this day. It's a game that's 11 years old, or pushing 12 actually now. It's 12 years old, and it still holds up. Like, it's a great game. They're supposed to be making an Alien Isolation 2, and I'm really looking forward to that. I would hope that they would do an Alien Isolation 2 like with a mixture of like aliens. Like, my mind, the way I would want that game to be is you're now on a planet, right? You're in a colony, kind of in a similar way with Hadley's Hope in the movie Aliens, right? But you're in between like the first initial outbreak and the before the Marines show up, right? You have access to firearms, right? Where you could kill like an alien, but it's really difficult to do, right? It's not something you just go ahead and just take care of it and you win. Like, it's a risk, right? And I would love for it to be like a little bit of a co-op play, right? A co-op with a little bit of like an RPG play, right? Like you and like 2 or 3 of your friends are trying to survive until like the Marines show up, right? And you have like 7 or 8 days to wait out the way the game plays, right? And a day is going to run like 4 hours, right? So it's 32 hours of gameplay, and you could choose between 1 and like 4 different characters, right? Like, they can be adults, kids, whatever. And the purpose is to hide, survive, and like fight, right? Occasionally when you have to. But as the days get more and more aliens pop up, because more and more colonists have been kidnapped by the aliens and have been impregnated by the alien queen and the eggs, right? So when you get to day 8, there's so much like alien activity before the Marines show up. That, I think, would be fucking great. Like a mixture of like Dead by Daylight, Alien Isolation, and a touch of Alien Colonial Marines. And when I say Alien Colonial Marines, I don't want your ability to be like, I got a pulse rifle now, I'm not scared of anything. Like, you be able to get like something like a pulse rifle that could kill a xenomorph, but there's such limited ammo, you cannot afford to like start spraying every alien you see. You have to be strategic with it, you know what I mean? And you run the risk of, if you start shooting a pulse rifle, more aliens are going to show up and they're going to get you. I think that would be fucking phenomenal. I would love to see an Alien Isolation be played in that manner. I think it would actually be great. It's got the horror mixture, it's got a little bit of the action, right? The aliens are smart. I think it'd be fucking great. I know they made like a ton of like Alien Rogue Incursion, Alien Colonial Marines. They did all those, and don't get me wrong, they're not terrible games, but they're not as... Alien Isolation is above the rest, right? Because it gives you that fear factor. I want a mixture of the fear factor and just a little bit of action to it, right? Which, I mean, Alien Isolation did have that. Like, you could get in shootouts with other people, but it was like you knew the alien wasn't going to show up in certain parts of that game. Whereas if you got into a shootout with another colonist, then you're alerting the entire swarm that is in that colony. I think it would be great. And it'd be like an open map, like a real open map. Like, it would be, you could go throughout the entire colony, all the way up to where the hive was, right? Obviously, if you go to the hive, you're running the risk of getting killed very quickly, right? But you have the ability to move throughout the colony, change locations, hide, survive. I think it would be awesome. All right, Bay. See you later. Have a great day. Be safe. Be awesome. That, I think, would make a great Alien Isolation 2 game. Now, whether or not they do it, I don't know. I think it would be great. Like a 4-player co-op ability. You can play as one, right? And you have 4 NPCs that play with you. And you work together to survive. Or you can get 4 of your friends. And you're going out, you're getting supplies, you're trying to sneak around, you're trying to survive. You're not all, it's not 4 adults. It's like, you can choose like, oh, I'm a kid, or I'm an adult, right? I think it would make a great Alien Isolation 2 game, right? I think it would make a great time to play that. Hell, I know like 4 people I'd be able to play that with. course, then you run into the fact, like, if you got on with random, somebody's going to be a troll and be like, all right, I'm going to go out and get this, and, like, purposely lead, like, a swarm of aliens to your hideout. And you're like, no, what the fuck? No, no. I hope that comes out this year, and I hope it's going to be good. I really, really enjoy Alien Isolation as a game. I had to take time to play the Expedition 33. I have that game, and I have not yet played it. I know there's a ton of, like, with it winning Game of the Year, winning all these awards, like, I'm really interested to see how the game plays. So I got to take time to do a playthrough of that. I want to know where you're going today. I'm going to make it. Oh, man. Damn well. Oh, excuse me. Lord have mercy. All right. Well, I'm closer. So I'm going to hop off here, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. Bay, Dark Core, Mango Muncher, Thunder, Jeff. Thanks, guys, for sitting here chatting me up. I appreciate y'all. You guys are great. You guys are legends. I'll see everybody on the next round. Keep being you. Keep being awesome. I'll see you later. Remember, keep it camping. Peace out.